the question I get a lot is, where is the source of innovation? What is the source of innovation? And, in many cases, it was a product idea. But the answer today is the customer the center of that innovation? The answer is yes. Right. And what I mean by that is, as a product-centric company, you think of it in terms of, I make a product, I sell a product, and that's all I need to do. But as a customer-centric organization, I really need to kind of build a business around what the customer values. And the customer values your product. Obviously, that's well understood, but they also value how you work with them, how you deliver product, all these other things. So it's important to have the customer at the center of your innovation, because ultimately that's who you're there to serve. You're not there to serve, all the individuals in your company. Your company exists because that customer has a need. That's about as plain simple as you can kind of make it, right? Without that need, there's no reason for you to exist. So the customer should be in the center of your business. Now, customers are finicky. They change their mind a lot. They do things that are unexplainable. Their behavior is not predictable all the time. So you can't necessarily have a customer say, I would love for this to do X, Y, Z, and then go off and build it. And the customer say, yeah, that was last week. I don't really need that anymore. That's not today. So there has to be some discipline associated with that, and that's where your experience comes in as a firm, as a company, that I have to apply my discipline, my knowledge, and my expertise around what the customers seek to better improve their business. So 2 to 3 years ago, R&D group would say, hey, we got this new idea. We got this wonderful, great idea. But as progress has been made, you kind of break that down and you look at market-back innovation. Now, I didn't say customer-back innovation. I said market-back innovation. And there's a difference there, and I'll explain the two. Customer-back innovation to us is your customers. What do your existing customers value, and what do they need to be successful tomorrow? Market it's a broader scope and a broader view. Let's say you have 10% of the market share, which is, for a lot of industrial manufacturers, it's a good day. If you're Apple, you'll probably cry. But for most industrial manufacturers, that's pretty good. But 90% of that market you don't serve today. They have needs. They have things that they are trying to accomplish with products similar to what you have and others. So how do you reach those and understand what their needs are so you can better improve your business, so you can serve that expanding customer base? And that's some of the things that we work with clients on is explaining that customer back, it might be a little short-sighted for you when it comes to innovation. Think about it in the broader terms. Now, it's not easy to reach people that don't buy from you because you don't know who they are. Now, they're out there. You know that maybe a competitor of yours sold, is strong in Southern California, or they're strong in the Midwest or in the Southeast, as an example. But they have a presence, and you can, kind of capture that they've made, some progress in those markets, and you can go after and talk to those customers, research them, say, hey, why do you love these guys? Understand what value they bring, study their innovation. But at the end of the day, Tom, that customer, if they're really not in the middle of your innovation, it's really kind of a signal that they're really not in the middle of your business, right? And if you're moving from a product-centric business to a customer-centric business, it's really around having that customer at the center of your business in its entirety, not just about innovation, but operationally. If your customer prefers large orders, send them large orders. If they prefer, dozens of small orders, well, I could, not give them small orders, but they're probably not going to be overly happy, and they're going to probably look for alternatives to that. But the customer needs to be able to understand that value of the innovation that you're sending or that you're providing, as an example, right? And by putting them in the middle of your business, the entire business now is focused on driving and explaining that value to them. And so it's not just the R&D group that's explaining it, or the operations, or the sales team, or the marketing group. The entire company is really trying to put it in a frame of reference that the customer can understand, and they can articulate that value and say, yes, this is exactly what I need to be successful. I love what you guys are doing. And, we're going to continue to partner with you.